Hi y'all, welcome to Homeschool-ology. My name's Nikki and I'm a homeschooling mom of 4. And on this channel, I like to share with you guys all things homeschool and maybe a little bit about motherhood. So on today's video, I wanted to take the chance to kind of show you what we're using this year for our 6th grade year with my oldest daughter. We are kind of like on a weird schedule. The pandemic kind of, reorganized our life like it did for so many other people. So we have actually just transitioned into a few new curriculums. So I'm going to share with you what we've used for the first part of the year, and I'm going to share with you what we're using now. This is just going to be kind of showing you guys what we use, and please let me know what curriculum you would like to see, what subjects you would like me to see like a more in-depth video on down in the comments below. So first up, let's talk math. So we are doing pre-algebra, Matthew C. pre-algebra. This one might be a little bit easier to see. So if you don't know about Matthew C., you get a teacher textbook. This is pre-algebra. And then you also get a student workbook. But what I like to do, my daughter kind of gets a little anxious pulling out the whole giant workbook and being like, oh. So what I like to do is put it in a binder, and I just take out all the pages and put them in a binder here. There's our test booklet there in the front. So that way we can just pull out each week's section as we go along, and it's a little less intimidating for her, and she prefers it that way. So at the beginning of this year, we were studying Native Americans, and we did Evan Moore's History Pockets book, which was great. I had to pull in some more information. I do love Evan Moore stuff very much, and I do like the History Pockets very much. But I'm trying to move my history into more of a real history, shall we say, kind of approach to history, and less about this is what the girls did and this is what the boys did. So that history pocket is very much like that. But we were able to talk about it and use it, and it's a great resource if you're looking for that for something for history. But my daughter, instead of moving into, the birth of our country, she decided she kind of wanted to take a little bit of a break and learn about geography. So we have decided that we are going to, now that we've finished the history pockets, we are just going to take a little break from that, and we're going to do some geography. I have not found anything so far that I like as far as geography curriculum goes. So if you know of something that's secular, I would love to hear what you have to say. But what we have decided that we are going to do, so we just are going to make a binder, and it's their geography binder. And we have a page for each continent. And I just went on Teachers Pay Teachers and found some little information packets and made a little worksheet for her to fill out for each of the countries. And we're just kind of doing our research, books from the library, online. She's really excited about this, so this has been really fun so far. So we're also working in some history about those other countries as we learn about them to tie it into our history study. We use Brave Writer for language, along with some other things. So this is the Jot It Down writing program, which is actually for the younger age group, but they have this one in here about fairy tales and learning about a fairy tale, reading several different versions, comparing and contrasting, retelling it. And so I figured I could take that and make it, a little bit more advanced for my older daughter and still do it with my younger daughter, so it's our joint thing. And as we're actually tying it in with geography, and as we go through the fairy tales, we're picking fairy tales that are either take place in a certain country or in that country or are from that country. And so that's been really fun. And then I also picked up this book that's Fairy Tale Science, and it's kind of, it's again geared towards younger age than 6th grade, but using it as kind of like a spine, and we're expanding on some of the subjects that are some of the activities in here for my older daughter, but we can still do it with my younger daughter because I don't know about you, I like to save myself some time. So next up, art. I've been using the Evermore's How to Teach Children Art. I think that's the name of it. I'll link it down below. I don't remember exactly. But I also found this book that is Teaching Art with Books Kids Love. And my daughter is super into art, super into drawing, super into illustrations. So she still really enjoys children's books because she likes, you know, analyzing the pictures. And so we've been using this as well as the Evermore and kind of going over the basic elements of art this year to kind of help her get a baseline understanding. And then she's also going to start taking a pottery class and some other art classes as we move into next year. So she's excited about that. So for language arts, like I said, we're using the Brave Writer program right now, which we just found at the beginning of this year, but so far I'm really enjoying. I'm enjoying the style of it. It's very relaxed, which my daughter really does not enjoy language arts. So the relaxed approach kind of makes it a little bit more accessible to her, a little bit easier for her to get on board when it doesn't look like your standard language arts program. So we are using arrows right now, and I let her choose. We're not doing like the full year program that you can buy. I just let her choose what books she wants to read because it makes my life a little bit easier when she's not fighting me. So currently we're doing the Mysterious Benedict Society, which she's loving. And I also have the writing portion of that Brave Writer, which is the partnership writing, and we do this kind of as we go, but because we're doing writing with her sister with the fairy tales right now, we're not focusing on this quite as much, but I'm going to continue this. The great thing about the Brave Writer program is it can go, you know, you can use it for 1 year or you can use it across several years, and it's still meaty enough for that. I do feel like it could use a little bit more meat to it, I guess. So we discovered these everything you need to ace whatever class in one big fat notebook, and I love these. I mean, it might be the former teacher in me that loves them so much, but there's just, and I just used to love notebooks and things when I was in school, so it just is, to me, I love it. It's wonderful. So what I try to do in this one is find kind of like the element that week's arrow is working on, and try to find it in here to just kind of give her some reinforcement and to give her maybe a little bit more in-depth learning about the topic. So we kind of use these hand in hand. She doesn't enjoy these. I enjoy these. I think she's getting a lot from them, even though she doesn't love it. On that note, we are also using the Everything You Need to Know to Ace Science notebook as like our spine for science, and we're pairing that with Generation Genius. So I'm going to try to put a little screen roll in here for you guys to show you a little bit about the Generation Genius program. It only goes up to 6th grade, but I think you are able to use it as a kind of basis and then build upon, which is kind of what we're doing. I'm doing it with doing science is another one of our together subjects. So I'm able to take the videos, which she still finds enjoyable, pull information from here. So we are really enjoying Generation Genius and using this. This one she doesn't mind reading as much because she actually likes science. So this one's going to kind of throw you guys a little bit. Why am I using All About Spelling Level 2 with her? Well, I will say that we were just trying to check this out. I didn't use this before with her, but I've noticed that her spelling skills just really, she doesn't know the rules behind why something is spelled that way, so her spelling skills really just are lacking because she didn't understand the rules. So I wanted to kind of give her a better understanding of those rules. And my friend had this and she loaned it to me, and so we were testing this out. Now I will say we are breezing through this. We've only been doing it for a week, and I think we're already on like step 6. But even though we've only been doing it for a short time, I am seeing that it is helpful to her. I am kind of seeing those light bulb moments happen. So I'm kind of glad we're doing this. I don't know that I will continue. We'll see. I'll give you more of an update on that. But we definitely need to have a more focused spelling program. So I will be doing research on that. And then as another group subject, we are doing philosophy for kids. I found out about this book from Shauna over at Making Everyday Magic, who I love. If you haven't checked her out, you should check her out. She has some really great information. And we're moving really slow through this. We just do one. It has a philosopher and a question, and then a little snippet about it, a little quiz. Well, that one doesn't even have the quiz. A little snippet about it, a little quiz in there, and some questions. And so we're just kind of using this to just kind of invoke some thinking in our homeschool. And so every Monday we do one page together as a group. And so I'm sure we'll be doing this for a while since we're not very far into it. So, but my girls actually like doing this. And so I highly recommend this book. We've really enjoyed it. So what else is she doing? Let me see. Oh, she's also doing keyboarding. We've been using typing.com, which she loved at first, and I loved because it was free, but she's not into it quite as much now as she used to be. So we are looking for a new resource there, but she is working on keyboarding. So let's see. I think we covered it. Language arts, math, geography, history, science, and keyboarding. I think that is all that we are focusing on right now. And then I will share with you, we kind of already started some of what we're going to be doing for the 2022-2023 school year, but as I do more research and finalize our plans, I'll keep you guys posted on that. So if there's anything that I showed you guys that you'd like to see a more in-depth review on, please comment below and let me know. I'd also love to hear what you're using this year for your kiddos. And in my next video, I'll be sharing what we're doing with my 2nd grader. So I hope you will subscribe and hit that notification bell and give this video a thumbs up. And that's all I have for now. So I'll see you guys soon. Bye.